This map first impressions video is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Hagenstedt. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website or in the in-game mod hub. This map is available for all platforms, PC and console. So let's read a little bit about the map before we jump on in. So, this map is a conversion of the Farm Sim 13 base map. This map has 43 fields, BGA, space for placeables, and includes new placeables in the shop. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Go with our map, Hammer Collision, Indra, Crosshair. Those are our standard suite of mods for map videos. Go ahead and pull up the log and watch the map load in. So while the map is loading in, I will tell you that we are starting this map out on new farmer mode. And in new farmer mode, we have, of course, starting vehicles and a starting set of buildings and whatnot. If we start this map in farm manager mode, most of the buildings on the main farm are gone. We definitely don't have any starting equipment, and we do not own any land in new farmer or in farm manager mode, but in new farmer mode, everything is there ready for us to go. Slowly loading in some more stuff here. And we are just about ready to jump on in. Here we go. So let's take a look at the map. Go on out here and take a look. Here we are. So we do have our standard crops are available here on the map. We take a look at the lands area and this big section here, which is the main start farm right here in the middle of the map, as well as fields 16 and 15. Some of these other plots, 17 right next to us is $200,000. Field 14 is basically right there as well. It's $200,000. Other areas like big old field 40 is $900,000. Now, there are a few things that are rather interesting here. So we have some forests that we can buy, some treed areas, $470,000. We've got another one up here, $353,000. And then the map as a whole seems to be split up into 4 quadrants. By the lower southeast quadrant for 11.3 million, by the southwest quadrant for 8.6, northwest quadrant for 6 million, and then the northeast quadrant for 9 million. Kind of an interesting way of breaking up extra land around all of the other viable land areas. We do have the BGA that we could purchase here for $332,000. Let's take a look here at the sell points. We have 5 main sell points for our crops, and in new farmer mode, we do start with some crops in our silos. We should have plenty of price competition going on here with price economy. We have 3 sell points for our eggs and milk, as well as a single sell point for our wool and cotton. Do not have any sell points for wood chips. Take a look at that. No way to sell any wood chips. Now, once we buy the BGA, we should be able to sell silage. You have 2 places to sell hay, straw, and grass, as well as the vegetable warehouse. Looks like it will buy your manure and slurry. Very, very handy. So, let's take a look at the starting fleet, and let me point this out to you. Your starting fleet is very old. Very, very old. And it has a massive amount of hours on it. Almost unrealistic. 500,000 hours on this stuff. This stuff is going to be expensive to keep. Almost your best bet is to dump all of this stuff and buy brand new, because just the act of repairing this stuff is going to cost you an absolute fortune. We do have animals on the map, there are no animals pre-purchased, and we do have contracts here on the map. Well, got some custom farmers in here. How you doing there, Lag Target? Owner of Field 41. Going to pay us a lot to harvest the potatoes. So let's go ahead and take a look at that starting fleet that we talked about being so old. So we have the Case Puma and the Fendt 716 Vario. Take a look at that. 2,590 days. 152,432 hours on that given tractor. Wow. 1,900 days on that one. So the range in horsepower from 165 to 225 horsepower. Got the John Deere T560 harvester with the 625X grain header. Got the AgriLiner TKD 302 trailer. Agrimaz POH 5 plow. Amazon cultivator. Got the Kuhn BTF 4000 and TF 1512 seeder and seed hopper. Have our header trailer, pair of weights, and then we've got a grain silo, a couple extensions, and then we move into the custom buildings. So we have a big farm garage, a couple other farm buildings built in, and then we have a herbicide point, seed point, liquid fertilizer, and then our guest house and our farmhouse. So with that, let's go over here to the placeables and see what kind of custom placeables we have. We have no custom animal areas built into the map, but we do have the custom fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, seed, and herbicide points. Not have any custom silos. We do have a few custom decorative points, the guest house, fence, and fence end post. We have some custom sheds that we could put down. And then we have farmhouse. And all of that is important because if we start again, if we start this map on farm manager mode, most of this is vacant. All of this fence is gone. Farmhouse is gone. Most of the main farm is gone with the exception of 2 items, which I will show off here in a moment. So one thing that I've been looking for, and I haven't found, here it is. So here is our sleep trigger. I've been looking for this for a little bit as I've been exploring the map earlier, and I couldn't find the sleep trigger. There it is. It's there at that canvas chair. Thought it would be over here by the main door where we come in. So when you start this map up in farm manager mode, all of this is empty. It's just a big flat grass area with the exception of a hole. The hole is right here where this stairs go down. So you'd have to fill this hole in. Or if you're going to place this farmhouse somewhere else, you put it down, you're going to basically have to dig this area out once you place the building so that it's not covered in dirt. All of this area back here is just all completely void. Fence posts are gone. All of these buildings are gone with the exception of this building right here. I believe this is a sell point for hay, straw, and grass. Right here, the barn. And then this fuel trigger. Everything else is gone. So you could really come in here and build it out however you want it. Use the mods that are built into the map. You can use your own. You can standard in-game buildings, whatever you wanted. Looks like most of our farm machinery is lined up over here. And like I said, it is going to be very, very expensive. From the outset, you may want to go ahead and just flat out sell it all off. Let's go ahead and just put down, just for funsies, vehicle workshop here. Put it down there. Put it over here. And let's hop in our John Deere that has 500,000 hours on it. Looks like it's fully maintained at this point, but let's just check. No need to do any repairs, but yeah. Doesn't have much value because it's been around for 2,190 days and has 500,000 operating hours on it. So just be aware, this thing might become quite expensive to maintain as you start to use it. We have our farm silo and the extensions. Plenty of area around here to put down other extensions or other buildings. We've got our standard farm sim dump point there. Pretty straightforward. Various buildings of various types and the large vehicle shed here with our case cotton harvester. We didn't see anything about a cotton harvester, did we? It has no hours on it. This thing leased? Let's check. It is indeed. Oh my goodness, people. Pay attention to that thing. Cotton harvester is going to cost us a fortune in daily lease costs. Get rid of this thing if you're not going to use it right away. I think I found that out for you guys. Hate for you to have been surprised by that. Well, that is pretty much the main farm here. With that, we're going to go ahead and get prepared to do a little flyover. Seems to be popular. And then we're going to come back and do a little drive around. I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take some flight. Some little altitude going here. First, we have our main farm. Pretty straightforward. Got our farmhouse there. And let's go ahead and just up. I believe we're going north here on the map. Tie power lines. A train, but I don't think this is any sort of train we can ride. I think this is just pretty stock. I could see how this would have been quite a popular map in Farm Sim 13. Imagine that this would have had quite a bit of detail and everything to it. This is an interesting section. Lots of varying terrain. Is this like a golf course? Like it's a little golf course? A little driving range? Practice range of some sort? Some of these buildings seem to have awful short view distances. They're popping in fairly close to them. Dairy. That one just popped in. Beach area, kind of an interesting kind of resort. Kind of cool. I never played Farm Sim 13. I don't know how true to life this area is. Interesting flowers. Here we've got our BGA. 1, 2, 3, 4 big bunkers. 1, 2, 4 big bunkers. I don't know how true to form this map is with respect to its Farm Sim 13 version. And we had earlier this week the Giants Island map from Farm Sim 09 come out, which was, I guess, the map author intended to be as accurate as possible to the map as it was in Farm Sim 09. In my opinion, that left a kind of a fail for Farm Sim 19. I think it would have been much better received if it had the layout of the Farm Sim 09 map, but things were brought forward to 19 standards. Lighting system, buildings, things like that. Trains. It seems like train sell points must have been rather popular in 17. So that is pretty much it. Looks like that is a shop. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here and sit down at the shop, get our Gator and basically our Mahindra, and start doing a little bit of a tour. All right, so we got our HUD back on. We've got our Mahindra purchased. Let's go ahead and zoom on out. Little survey around. Here we have our customize, repair, and sell trigger. I don't know, to some degree this map kind of reminds me a bit about the Farm Sim 15 map. I always draw a blank when I think about that name. Forget. I mean, I think maybe why I'm comparing the two is just there's a lot of hilly terrain and rocky terrain. I know that this building, I think this structure was also used in that map. So let's head on out here and make a left, I guess. Head on up to the ranch and the animal dealer and the sawmill. Before we do that, let's head over here and just take a look at some of this area. See how these buildings look. They don't look too terrible bad, but you know they're still showing their texture age and everything. Talking about building here on a big hillside. Pedestrians through here, got some traffic through here. Yeah, I kind of get the sense that this is a lot of Farm Sim 13. I know the phone thing is Farm Sim 13. Don't do anything. Like that was like the help menu or something in previous versions of Farm Sim. Where is our meter at? There it is. Let's go ahead and get moving on with the program. I guess on our way down, let's go ahead and do this first person wise. Way down the road here. First sell point. Up. Have a fuel station here where we can get fuel, and then we also have the dump point. Classic older style dump crates there. Just cut in front of the cement truck. Definitely don't want to be doing that in real life, right? Look around here. Have another sell point. Let's loop around. On this side of the building, we might have our sell point for logs. Check. You see the icon there. Classic log sell icon. And our animal dealer, where is that at? Oh, our animal dealer's right here. This is the building from Farm Sim 17, just a bit retextured. Let's see if we can't find that trigger. Right there it is. Right here at the ramp. It's the Emerson Animal Dealer, right? That was the name of it. Double back. Oh, actually, no. Let's turn around. Let's go this way. And we'll go to the transport company. And kind of loop around the map in this general direction. Guys, while we're driving over here to the transport company, let me know. Those of you, did you play Farm Sim 13 that are watching the video? Are you still affectionate about the map at all? You have such fond memories that you are eager to play on Hagenstedt, whatever you want to call it? Or is this kind of like, you know what, I played this map so much, I don't want to ever see it again? Clearly, some folks seem to have quite fond, affectionate memories. I think, while it's not marked, I believe the dump point is up here on the ramp. It is right there. Dump there beside the grain carts. Doesn't look like we have a road in use any further beyond here. You like that little river there. Grooved down like it's carving through the stone. Oops. Kind of like that wooden shed up there on the cliffside up here. Let's take a look up here real fast. Wooden shed up here is pretty interesting, I think. Being up here, overlooking the area. Oh. Yeah, I thought we could loop around the road, but no, this is kind of a dead end up here. Let's jump across the tracks, and looks like we're going to be able to pick up maybe a dirt road. Maybe. Let's go ahead and just take this dirt road up and around. Camper up there. This map definitely has more just general, decorative feel to it than the Giants Island map had. Each Giants map seems to have more and more just general deco to it than the previous. See how quick that building popped in? I think that view distance needs to be increased on this building because it just seems to pop in all of a sudden. We're right on top of it. Here we've got a placeable area. What could be a nice sized placeable area. Go. Coming over here to the central grain elevator. Big predominant structure here. It's up a fairly big chunk of real estate. Hagenstedt Mill. Here we have the dump point for that. Going over here to the spinnery. Spinnery. Vegetable warehouse is our next point of call. And if you recall from the sell point overview, that is fuel station. That is where we could sell our manure and slurry. Here we are at the vegetable area. And I assume this is where we're going to dump our manure and the slurry. I don't see any other areas marked off here. Also here appear to have liquid fertilizer, herbicide, and maybe fertilizer refill points. And, well, I guess we should loop up to the restaurant. But before we do that, I want to kind of come over here and check out this. It's kind of what looks like a golfing area. Might be a little appropriate in our Mahindra, kind of our little golf cart. Here. It's like we got kind of a golf carty, kind of a golfing area. Big practice putting area with sand traps and whatnot. I was looking at some map in 17 that had like a little golf range, a little mini putt-putt golf course set up. That building just popped in again. Let's make a run for the restaurant. First person on this. Drive around. All roads will take us to the restaurant here shortly. Dirt roads. I think if I remember hearing correctly, the 15 map, all the roads were dirt, I think. Oh, here we have a swinging bridge. Cool little detail there. Up the restaurant here. The restaurant. So guys, let me know, what do you think of Hagenstedt? A kind of memoir on Farm Sim 13. And I kind of like it. I don't think I'm going to be playing it at all, but I kind of like it. Definitely like it a lot better than Giants Island 09. This is kind of a little resorty area. That's pretty interesting. This when we did the flyover. So until next time, guys, happy farming.